Given the way the day ended, India coming back with that flurry of wickets, 354 for 6, and if Michael Clarke doesn't pull up fit to bat tomorrow, we know that been in hospital and had injections in his lower back. We know that he's had a recurring back problem that he's tried to manage all his life. And it would be a real pity if he couldn't come back. But India will think that, hang on, if they can get a couple of quick wickets early on the second day and keep Australia to under 400, that'll be a job really well done. Because the average first innings score at the Adelaide Oval is well in excess of 500. And India will think, with their batting lineup, that they've set themselves quite nicely in this test match. You must remember in 2003 when India won at the Adelaide Oval, Australia were 400 for 5 at the end of the first day. Of course, India had Rahul Dravid in their ranks then, who made 233 and 72 unbeaten in the second innings. We'll need someone to dig deep and play an innings like that here as well. Virat Kohli was certainly very proactive throughout his first day of captaincy in Test cricket. It was an aggressive selection to pick Karan Sharma, and the tactic to bowl all the medium paces round the stumps to David Warner again was a fairly unconventional and non-standard one. On the day, it didn't really pan out, but then Warner was magnificent. He said in the press conference after that his adrenaline was pumping after the crowd applauding for 63 seconds in memory of Phil Hughes and the national anthems being played. And I think he just rode on that adrenaline a bit and produced a fantastic innings. His 10th Test 100, and he's got there faster than everyone else in Australian cricket, save for 3 people. So David Warner obviously had a fantastic day. India's bowling could have been much better. Their plan to Warner was a reasonable one, but Varun Aaron and Mohammad Shami lacked the control early on. They gave away too much width. And when you give a guy like David Warner width, he's going to go after you. I thought Karan Sharma had an interesting first day in Test cricket. He couldn't get much purchase, but you won't expect that on a day one wicket at Adelaide, which is usually so good for batting. India could have been much better, and the challenge for India's batsmen will be that Australia's bowlers, led by Mitchell Johnson, certainly are unlikely to be as generous with their offerings.